Hey fam. Um, been pretty quiet lately, and um, I was like on this roll of sharing videos, pulling cards, doing all this, and then I just kind of stopped. And at the time, it was just like, I don't know. I was like, I don't have time. Life got busy, and I just stopped. And I had a session with my mentor last week, and we were, talking about other things, but we were actually playing this game. It's like kind of like a life game, where it like asks you different questions that you can like uncover, you know, different things about yourself, and really causes a lot of self-reflection. And one of the things that I'm looking down at my notes from it, but one of the things that I ended up talking about was this fact of I just stopped posting videos, and it wasn't because of anything negative. Like, I was getting good feedback, folks were enjoying my stuff, and telling me how things resonated or whatever. And after our session, I was thinking more about like the why, like why did I stop? And one of the things that came up for me was identifying this pattern that like I do this with a lot of things. So like, as y'all know or had seen before, I was posting a lot about working out and all of this, and I stopped that too, which is crazy because like I was feeling so good, right? And so I'm just like, what is this pattern? Like, what is this? This is a pattern. And why do I do this? Like, kind of like self-sabotage in a way. And one of the things that came up, and I don't know if this really relates to working out, but maybe, is, I kind of stop before, like I stop myself before like, an external force comes in and stops it, or like before I get negative feedback, or something like that. Like, it's like I self-sabotage because maybe there's like a fear there that like something else is going to stop it before me, so it's like subconsciously it's like I'm making the choice to stop because I know eventually something's going to come in and stop it, so I want to be the one in control of when it starts and stops, you know what I mean? And like, damn, like this whole self-sabotage thing, it's like it goes back to like we're the ones standing in our own way, like why would I do, like, why do we do that? Like, so I didn't like, this all came out after my session with her, but in the session she was like, what is it? She's just like, oh, because one of the things I did say was, like, I just, I want it to be perfect, and, I, whatever, and, like my videos. And so like I feel like if I can't get it perfect, then I'm just not gonna do it, right? Or like if I don't feel good, like if I don't feel it's good enough, then I'm just not gonna do it. Like I'm just not even gonna start recording or whatever. And she was just like, you just have to do it. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be anything other than you. Like, just be you. And that's good enough. Like, even if it's cringe to you or whatever, like, just get out there and just start posting again. And I was like, my challenge this week was to post at least 4 times. That hasn't happened, but you know, this is the first one. So progress. And yeah, I just wanted to share, you know, it's okay. We all have these moments. We have these moments where we have to just kind of, or where we think we have to retreat or whatever. And that's okay. Like, give yourself some grace. I'm giving myself some grace. It's like, maybe I did just need this kind of time to hibernate and, you know, just focus inward. Been doing a lot of meditation, and a lot has been going on, but I am gonna try and get back to posting a little bit more regularly. I think the other piece too is just like, you know, that fear of like imposter syndrome and stuff like that. Like, who am I, and like, what am I, do I have really anything to say? I think I do. But you know, your ego kind of gets in your head and it's like, no, you know, go back to your comfort zone. Go back to, you know, the ego starts to get in your head and scream and everything because it doesn't want to die. But when you're trying to improve yourself or like just do things differently, you are going to hit those challenges and those roadblocks internally, like your own, like I said earlier, like you stand in your own way. And so you just have to continue to push through. And I think part of it is that awareness, that self-awareness, to push past that, or to recognize it, I should say, and then be able to push past it. So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. I know that there are messages that need to be shared, that I need to share, and I am going to, you know, take it one step at a time and try to be better each day, and try to recognize that I have things to share, and I have hopefully a little wisdom or a little, you know, guidance or whatever that might be helpful to others. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. But that's, you know, I wanted to give a little update on kind of where I've been, where my head's been at, and also share that, you know, it's normal, and that you know, it's never too late. You know, we still have, you know, still here breathing and have another day, and we got to make the most of it. And so it's one day at a time, one step at a time, and you got this. You know, whatever it is that maybe you're blocking yourself from or standing in your own way, you know, give yourself some grace. Say to yourself, you know, I see you, I recognize this about myself. I love you anyway, and you know, we're gonna do this. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Encourage myself. So between posting and getting back into my workouts, because I know like once I start, I'm gonna remember why I love it, right? So yeah, and hold me accountable. Like, let me know, hey, where's your next video? What's going on? So yeah, I just wanted to pop in, share where I've been at, what's been going on, and I hope to be back again soon. I love y'all so much, and sending encouragement and love and light to you. All right, see you in the next one.